Prior to streaming, I deleted everything. I had too many connections to people I don't want you guys to know about.
Is that a conscious thing that you did?
Yeah, I am Sukasblood. Sometimes Dawn, but Sukasblood.
Hi everyone, I'm Gerald and welcome to I Know a Guy, a series where I interview interesting people doing interesting things. And today I have Sukasblood.
I don't think I'm an interesting person. Hello everyone.
But, well, I think you are, considering that there's quite a lot of viewers in chat right now.
I literally do nothing. I just ride a bike and I don't know why people watch me.
Exactly. Why do people want to watch you? That's the question that I want to ask.
They like getting insulted by me. It's a back and forth.
We'll get into that later. I
Okay.
think I do have a question, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But chat, thanks for joining us here on the stream. And we'll get into questions right away. How are you feeling today, Sukas?
Tired. I had to wake up at 8 a.m. just to go to the gym. I usually wake up at 9:30.
Okay, but you stream pretty late during the day, right? Not so soon?
Depends on what I do. If I'm overseas, I'll start early, so I have more daylight, right? If I am in Singapore, there's nothing to do here. IRL in Singapore is dead, bro. Except for this guy because he knows many guys.
The real trick about this interview that I've been doing, right, is that there's nothing on you online at all. So the difficulty for me to get the right questions, I actually had to ask
Why?
I had to ask a lot of your friends about it. But why? Tell me.
Because I'm a nobody.
Yeah, nobody?
I have no great achievement. My greatest achievement was my phone falling into the Amsterdam Canal.
Okay.
But prior to streaming, I deleted everything. My LinkedIn, I had too many connections to people I don't want you guys to know about.
Okay. Is that a conscious thing that you did?
Yeah.
But why?
Why would I want you to know that I'm LinkedIn with Wee Shong?
Oh, okay. I got it.
You don't need to know that.
You don't need to know that.
I am Sukasblood. Sometimes Dawn, but Sukasblood.
Okay. Then the real question here is, people know Sukas, but very few people know Don. What's the difference between these two people?
The same. Can I swear? Will you bleep?
I will bleep, don't worry.
Same.
Okay.
Honestly, the same. If I'm not online, I'm a lot more lazy. A lazier person.
Lazier person.
Yeah, I just do nothing. Watch YouTube, Netflix, anime. Practice my butchery skills.
On what?
I beat my meat.
You beat a meat?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Then,
I go to the gym. I ride bikes. I do research on the latest tech for my streams.
okay. And this takes up like a good part of your day.
I do nothing. I honestly don't know what I do every day.
So,
It's just a waste of time.
would I be right to say that in some ways, stream has given you some level of purpose?
Yeah, it has. Yes.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly
Okay.
that.
Which part of this personality that viewers misunderstand the most?
I have said this before. I always leave a very bad first impression. I don't know why. I've asked so many people. Every time someone says, "Oh, they have a bad impression of me," but at the back they like me more and more for some reason. I just have a very bad first impression. Maybe I'm just too sharp tongue. I just say what I want to say.
Okay.
I don't really care what other people think about me, and that's why I don't bother with other things. They can say whatever the hell they want. Everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Do you have an example of this?
I can't think of one now, but people always say the bad impression they have of me is they don't even know. They just have a bad vibe.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
This-
Maybe I look like a pervert. I don't know. Maybe I look like a pervert. But the bad impression doesn't stick for long. If they do come back, if they have a bad first impression at the start, and then they don't come back, they will never know.
Okay.
But as time goes on, they see the better side of me. Because I say whatever the hell I want. I say the weirdest things sometimes. But ultimately, when I need to help someone or I see someone in need of help, I'll help them.
Okay.
Depending.
I didn't get this impression the first time we met.
What's your first impression of me?
Your first impression of you, you're a very chill guy. I think what people are describing is you do not know all the social conventions. And that's why
I know all the social conventions.
Okay.
I just don't give a about them. Why do you care about what other people think?
Okay.
Rules are rules. The only rules I follow are the laws. the rules that will get me into prison, get me caned, stuff like that.
Those
But,
are the areas that you'll be mindful of.
I mean, obviously, if I meet elderlies, because I've been in like an industry where most of the people around me are older, 60s, 70s, 80s. They're all old businessmen. Obviously, I know how to behave then.
Okay.
But I feel like streaming is so chill. Why do you need to behave? Just be who you are. Just have fun.
Okay.
Why be formal? I don't get it.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, I'm meeting, like I said, my LinkedIn. I meet people who are in the Forbes list. I meet people who actually can destroy my entire life. Like that. No more loans from UOB, guys. Yeah, I met these people before. Of course, you need to behave in that way. But if you meet, let's say, I'm not saying that other brands or what are not important, but I don't want to behave in a way where I'm so like proper, but I'm actually not. I hate fake ass people. Fake ass people should just disappear. I've seen so many fake ass people out there, and you think they are like that, but they are not. I don't know how to explain this. I have no example.
What's your defining example, or how do you know if someone is fake?
They behave in one way, either offline or online, and then they behave another way behind online, or like backstabbing people, or people who pretend. I've said this on stream before, and I have a very good friend now that agrees with me. Jay Streezy, Mr. Jay Streezington. I've said this. I've said usually the nicest people that you meet are like the fakest people that
They have an agenda.
everyone has an agenda. You have an agenda. I have an agenda.
Yes,
Everyone has an agenda. And it's just human nature. I don't blame people with agenda. It's not that. If you want to behave in a certain way, and then you behave in another way, in another place, to different people, especially, it's just weird for me.
Okay.
I don't know if my English is not good, guys. My English,
English no good.
I'm a Chinese man here, no English. My English no good. 我就是说，有很多人就是他们对某些人就有一些
阴谋。
阴谋。
Your Mandarin is bad as well.
My Chinese no good. I am Singaporean. Yeah, but I think a lot of people know what I mean. As much as I try to be like weird, stupid, carefree, I try to be genuine. I think that's the most important point. You have to be genuine.
So that's a good point. So
You don't treat other people differently just because of like who they are,
how many followers they have?
how many followers they have, numbers. But obviously, like I said it, I treat the elderly better. The actually important people.
So that's the only defining line that you say you
I
draw.
respect my elders. I don't care if they're rich or poor. Coffee shop uncle, I treat him with respect. He's my elder, right?
Going back to, let's say, on Twitch as a whole, right? And you being genuine, you play very close to the boundary of TOS, which is the terms of service.
I don't.
You don't?
No. I keep. What do you? Okay, give me an example.
Well, this question came from the many people have asked online who know you, who think they know you, who are long-term viewers of you, and from my take is that you are looking to really push the boundaries of how far stream can go. To a corporation like Twitch, it could be down to what is safe or can be shown on.
What is friendly to Disney?
Yes, you've got Disney safe, and then you've got real life. I mean,
MTV safe.
The world is very grey, or vice safe.
Yeah. I
So-
don't do drugs.
Yeah.
I don't smoke on stream. I drink, but obviously, I would consider myself a very good drinker. So I drink responsibly.
Okay.
I know my limit. By pushing the boundaries, I think it's the things that I say sometimes. People might think it's racist because they are the racist ones.
Okay.
If you think something is racist, you're the racist one.
It's their preconceived notion that you feel.
Yeah. Like, you can say a lot of stereotypical things are racist. But racism, for me, is if you hate on a certain race, you want a certain race gone. Just like what happened in Germany in 1942.
Okay. Exterminating
Yeah, because you hate them.
Okay.
If you joke around and people laugh, I think that's a solution to solving racism once and
Okay.
for all, right? Like Singapore is a multinational, multiracial country. We have Indians, Malays, Eurasians, Chinese. And I think we all grew up in an environment where we make fun of each other, but we had no ill feelings at the end of the day.
Yep.
We just laugh and we're still friends. We still go to each other's houses. We celebrate each other's events, festivals, Chinese New Year, Hari Raya, Deepavali.
Do you feel as you grow older and then feeling all these division within the world and you being pretty well traveled?
I think you're more well-traveled than me. I've never been to Sweden.
Oh, okay. I go to Sweden for work. Yeah, I was very fortunate in my
Me
life.
too, guys. Me too.
But right now, I was saying you're living the world, living the dream that many people actually would love to.
A lot of people think it's a dream, but it's not. Work is work, right?
Yes.
Work is work, long hours, longer than work in the office. If I take a break, I don't get paid.
That's right.
That's for me now.
You're freelancer.
Yeah.
Freelancer life.
Gig worker, basically. But I think sometimes it's better to balance. I'd rather take a break than to not want to work for
Either.
weeks. Burnout, yeah. That's bad.
That's a good point actually. And the claim that I've gotten from many people who have conversations is that they say you're lazy. Lazy, in open inverted commas.
I'm very lazy. Like I said, I'm a very lazy person.
But if you hear what you're saying is that you actually know how to manage your energy. You know that there's something that, hey, I'm doing this for too much, it's time to take a small little breather.
Yeah, like if you stream, you're gonna push hours and hours just because you want to make money and you don't really feel like doing it, you're gonna burn out one day. You dread the next day going live, right? Eventually it'll happen. If you look at my hours on my first 6 months of streaming, I push very long hours just because I want to grow, right?
Okay.
I'm not saying now that I've established something I become lazier, but I feel like there's more pressure to perform, correct? And also, I feel like if I want to perform, I need to do something that people will enjoy. And that's why I stream on another platform now if I just feel like going live.
Okay.
Because I feel like people there are just here to hang out, they don't freaking care.
It takes the edge off.
Yeah, the edge of performing. You know, I feel like every time I travel to somewhere new, I get curious as well. I want to interact with locals, see the place. It's like popping a Viagra, bro. I get so hard and turned on.
Okay.
I just want to start working. Sorry.
So when you pop off, what does working hard look like to you?
What does working hard look like to me? Working hard, just long hours. I feel like I can keep going. You know, for me, if I have a goal, I just want to go to that place. It's so easy to stream and just watch videos all day, but I get very tired. I get very bored. I think it's the ADHD. I get very sick and tired of that.
You mean you're not getting the real energy just from watching the videos itself? It's not something that you really enjoy to do.
Yeah, dude. Like if I want to watch videos, I would rather watch porn, dude. It's more interesting. There's more action.
So what makes you decide something is worth putting the effort for?
Money. Yeah. Obviously, money is a motivating factor, right? And I would love to be able to travel. The dream, the ultimate dream will be Singapore on a bike to London.
Singapore to London on a bike.
Yeah.
How far are you from that dream?
I don't have the balls. Yeah. I have to travel either through like Afghanistan or Russia, which is kind of crazy to me.
So you're saying you want to do a pure land route?
Yeah.
And not you go onto a ship and then you take the bike to a small
Some
little jump.
places I might need to take a ship.
Okay.
Because if let's say I have to go through Syria, I'm not gonna go through Syria. I can go to Yemen. I'm an analyst.
Okay.
If need be, I want to travel as much as I possibly can on land towards London.
Okay. Why London?
My brother lives there.
Okay.
I have good parking. I can crash at his place.
Are you sure your brother wants you there?
I gave him COVID when I was there. But I mean, I love all my siblings. My siblings, we are close. Yes.
Is that the reason why you started doing your bike journey and your bike up?
No, I'm doing bike because everyone has been doing everything else already. People are walking, people are cycling. Not a lot of people are biking. There's so little people biking. And then Singapore, we are in a unique position. I think Singaporeans and Europeans, we are in a very unique position where we can travel across multiple countries
Yep.
with little to no issues, right? Europeans can go through the Schengen countries, and then we can go through Malaysia, Thailand, Laos, and China, hopefully. So I think motorcycling is interesting. It's dangerous for sure. You always need to wear gloves. Okay, TJV, I got that locked in my head already. Always safety first, but I have had my license for almost 18 years now.
18.
1-8, yeah.
Okay, driving or together with the bike?
Driving first and then bike. So driving when I was 18, so 18 years, and then biking 17 years.
17 years. And this effort here, using this example of going to London itself, apart from the danger, maybe you can explain to me, was there something that you really didn't want to do, but you still push through it?
I usually, if I don't want to do stuff, I don't do it. Oh, I didn't want to climb Mount Fuji.
But you did, right?
Yeah.
On stream.
I had a goal, and then Pihu and Ginny, they were like, just come climb, blah, blah, blah.
And
I was
Pigu and
like,
Ginny,
okay.
for the benefit of the folks, are streamers as well.
Yeah, streamers, influencers. One of them very petty. The other extremely petty.
So what made you push through on it?
Get out of my comfort zone.
Okay.
I was thinking one of the main factors of me pushing through it was money.
Money
I
as
got a
well.
huge donation. I
Okay.
think it was $1,111.
From one individual.
One individual, yeah. And he was like, okay, go do it. And then Mount Fuji is something that I would not do if I was not streaming. I can't be like, why would I want to climb a stupid mountain?
Do you do it like the 5 a.m.? You have to start climbing the dark just to make it for the sunrise?
We did 6 a.m. I left Tokyo at 2:33 a.m. on a bike to Fuji, and then met up, took a bus up to a certain level, and we started climbing from there.
No way, you started your journey at 2 a.m. That's a lot of effort.
I slept 2-3 hours. Yeah, it was hard.
Any point of time do you feel like this is tiring, I wanted to quit?
At the end, my knee was acting up. I thought it was growing, but it wasn't. And I sat down. Pigu was like super fit, right? So he just went, he was just a recce. He went up ahead first. Ginny was in front, I was behind. My knee was acting up. And I just sat down because it was a very sharp like nerve pain. I sat down and I just told Ginny, just go. And then Pigu came back, I remember, and said, we're almost there. I see the exit. They're waiting for us. Because the gate closes at 7
a.m.
p.m. We did bullet hiking. So we went up and we went down again.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. That is intense.
And then I just got up and I just limped my ass all the way to the exit. That was like maybe another 1 to 2 clicks.
So the viewer who gave you $1,000 for this, did he say anything? Did he say it was worth it?
He called me a and said he will stick a finger in my ass when I meet him in Melbourne next week. Yeah.
Is that really going to happen?
Maybe I've never met him before, but he's been around for almost 6 years.
Loyal viewer.
He's my mod.
Oh, he's a mod. Okay, well done. Well done, Sukasblood. Please
Yeah.
enjoy the experience.
Very I can't wait for the prostate exam.
So that you have never met him before, the question is really, what makes live streaming exciting for you when everything is so unpredictable? Or is it just the unpredictability that's fun?
Yeah. I think it's the ADHD, man. I don't really plan stuff, just a rough guideline. And I think IRL is all about what might happen. You can make some things happen, but the in-between of what might happen is fun.
Okay. Do you have any examples apart from the part that you threw your phone into in Amsterdam River?
Ooh, riding my bike, it broke down.
Tell me more about that.
So I was riding my bike and then the power just got cut. And I was like, well, what is going on? Tried to fix it, couldn't fix it. And then I thought it was a wiring issue, the battery died. So a random local, an uncle just stopped. And I said, I need some black tape in Malaysia.
Okay, in Malay. Oh, that's not too bad.
Onwards to Malacca. So this uncle just stopped. And then I said, I need some black tape because I was trying to crimp a wire, right? And
Let's
attach
keep it together.
Yeah. And then he went to get some black tape, came back,
Still
didn't
didn't work.
work. And he said there should be a workshop nearby. And then another young guy came by, and he said he will look out for my bike and my bag. I had my luggage, my valuables all there. He said he will wait there, stop, and wait for us to come back. So the uncle, I got onto his bike. We went to a workshop. We asked them what's up. They sent like 3 people to come
A convoy,
on
man.
a bike. They took my bike and then they tow it by pushing it with their leg. So there's no truck. They went to the shop. They tried to diagnose what's going on. It was a battery issue. Changed the battery. The uncle took me to a place that drinks.
How did this make you all feel?
Malaysia is not as dangerous. Like Singaporeans, we have this mindset where we feel like in Malaysia we're gonna get robbed, killed, raped, all the bad things. Like it's all like Malaysia. Malaysia's super dangerous. Don't go. But no, people there are nice.
I think there is that possibility,
Mhm.
but yet also it's knowing where you are and knowing how to take care of yourself.
Oh yeah, you gotta be street smart. Yeah, of course. You gotta read character, right? I think I'm a very good reader of character. And the thing is, people say it in a way where bad things might happen to you 80% of the time, but that's not true. And I think doing this live, I've proved that there was a viewer to value RNG, this guy.
Value.
He said, you leave your bag there, your bag's gonna get stolen. The guy's gonna steal your bag. I was like, bro, do I have a choice? I have no choice, I gotta go. And then we came back, the guy was still there. He said, everything okay? And then he just left. He didn't ask for money, he didn't ask for compensation, nothing. It was just the kindness of his heart. It took us about 30 minutes, 1 hour.
Wow,
He waited there by the side of the road.
In the
under
sun.
the hot sun, yeah.
totally random.
That was a gamble. He did when I came back, the bag was there. He said like it was still a gamble. I said yeah, it was a gamble, but what can I do? Right?
And he didn't, like you said, he didn't ask for reward. You didn't ask him, hey, you want to go for a drink
No,
or
he
something?
just left. Yeah, but I gave the uncle that helped me. He ferried me back and forth. I gave him like $50
Okay,
ringgit, just for like petrol and stuff.
to cover everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big experience. And you can't really script this in the first place. You were
Yeah.
live all this while.
Yeah. You can script this.
So how much is your stream instinct versus planning? You say you hardly plan, you just have a rough idea. And how do you go about it?
I know where to go. I have certain goals that I want to achieve, and I just go. And everything that happens in between is bonus.
Okay.
The people just come in for the ride. Yeah, just to chill.
That is very fascinating, especially now they have gone to so many countries for IRL experiences, in real life experiences. Do you feel that from country to country there's any difference?
People treat cameras differently. Japan, people don't like cameras.
You don't like cameras
They
at all?
don't like cameras. India, people love cameras. Are you vlogger, sir? Are you vlogger?
Vlogger, YouTuber.
Vlogger. Yeah, YouTuber. Hello, sir.
Yeah.
One selfie, sir. Very different. In China, it's okay. They're kind of used to streamers.
Especially the ones that are on the side of the road. It's a factory, I would say.
Yeah. Because there are
Dystopian.
a billion people there. So everyone's trying to make it work, you know?
Okay.
People are grinding. In Singapore, people don't mind cameras. They might hate it, but we are not too vocal about it.
Yeah,
They
passive
just-
aggressive.
Passive, yeah. They're not even aggressive, just passive in their mind. They go like, chibai, this guy, stop streaming lah. My children here, right? Stop streaming lah.
Yeah, then they stare.
And they judge, they stare.
Now we have talked about streaming mostly of you, but let's talk about chat. Chat is very much part of your content, I would say. That's where you bounce off. Bounce off quite a bit of your thoughts, your energy. What's something that they influence you that surprised you?
Something that they influenced me that surprised me. Influence in what sense of the word?
Could be positively, or they make you think very differently.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. For me, I always feel like my channel, people can say whatever they think they want. Whatever they want. Just don't be like racist or actually mean it, right? Don't say hateful things. They can insult me, but not anyone else. Because I don't really care about those comments. It doesn't affect me at all. Not one single bit. I don't really care what people say.
Do you remember your first insult?
That's too many.
Too
I can't
many.
remember, yeah. I get hundreds of insults every day.
How specific or how personal does it get?
Sometimes very personal, but I know it's just joking. I feel like in this platform, people watch streams as entertainment, right? Sometimes they just watch me, sometimes they are here for the chat. But just do whatever they want. Just don't be creepy. Don't go like DMing people in my channel and telling them random tasty, stop it.
Oolong or different?
No, tasty TTY.
Tasty TTY.
Yeah.
Okay. And you mentioned that people come here to be entertained. Do you see yourself as an entertainer?
Not at all.
Why not?
I don't think I am. All I do is insult people and then they insult me back and then we laugh and then we do it all over again. And then I talk to people. I think I speak to other people fairly well, outsiders.
But this actually does not sync with the part where you make a negative influence. You said it earlier. You mentioned that you give people a poor first impression, but over time you grow on them. Where do you
Yeah.
think this comes from? Now that you say that chat says they insult
Because
you.
they realize that the things I say, I don't mean it. I think so. Like imagine you coming into my stream and you just hear like, oh, I like balls in my face.
Okay,
What would people think? Or like, oh, I fed his mother last night.
okay.
You know, what impression does that make? It's not a good impression.
But it's mostly the out of context conversations that
Yeah,
create such impressions.
yeah, exactly.
But after a while, they realize that this guy's just joking and this is the culture and the nature of the channel.
Yeah, exactly. Just say whatever the hell you want. Don't insult other people. I'm the streamer, insult me.
So why do people find this entertaining?
How would I know? They're retarded. I don't know, bro. Why?
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 Do you find that this is the nature? I like to say that Twitch is a place where smart people come here to act stupid. How accurate is this?
I think there are a lot of stupid people on Twitch. Really. No social cues, zero. Like actually dumb. But there are smart people there. I know a couple of smart people, like actual talent, right? And sometimes I don't understand why they're here. Like they come here to de-stress, I guess. Life can be stressful, you know?
Okay. And so people just want to come here and be a bit more unhinged, I'd say.
Yeah, and that's fine. It's the internet, right? If you want truly unhinged, and I don't know where else you can go. Singapore's a stressful society. If any more unhinged, just go onto Japanese Twitter.
Ah, okay.
Play a different character and start flaming everyone.
And
All the hate.
Being anonymous on that platform is, you can see, wow, this guy's a normal person, but on the internet he's a different beast.
He could be like the CEO of Nintendo. Nintendo, don't sue me, please. Sorry. But I mean, I'm just saying, this is an example. He could be a CEO of SoftBank. Son lost a lot of money in WeWork. He wants to take it out somewhere. He goes to Japanese Twitter, x.com, and he starts flaming everyone.
Okay.
You never know. It could be someone.
That's the funny thing here. I mean, this part where we see ourselves, like, it could be a reflection, but also a mirror. And in a group setting, I would say, I've been told that you mirror the energy of the group.
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm very good at.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think you're very good at it?
I'm very good at blending into different situations. I know how to act. It really depends. I don't like being outstanding. I don't like standing out, you know, in the crowd. I rather just blend in together as one.
How do you think you learn this?
I hang out with like people of importance, and I slowly learn the cues, how to behave, how to speak, what to do, basic manners, very traditional Chinese manners, where you should sit on the table. The host and who on his left and who on his right, they're also very important people. Like all this like random useless things. And I have a lot of useless knowledge in my head for some reason.
Are you able to share one?
No.
No?
I can't think of any. It's just random garbage knowledge. Because I think the videos I watch on YouTube very different from what people generally like. I like educational Veritasium, my favorite channel. Now red, now blue.
When do you start watching Veritasium?
Years.
He doesn't roll out as much videos as in the past with you.
Which is fine because every video, his production quality is very high, and I appreciate. Like now, Red, he puts out one video every 3 months, 50-minute long.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a very science-based, chemistry-based. Which I understand why Walter White is Walter White now, because everything is science and chemistry. Chemistry is just molecules and atoms, removing some, adding some, and then boom, different element.
But you don't seem to apply this to, or do you think there's a formula to streaming?
There's no formula to streaming. Some people are made to stream, some people are not made to stream. I think the most important thing about streaming is the way you speak. A lot of Singaporeans not well spoken, so that's something we need to work on. I think it's our stupid accent, you know. People don't understand us. It sounds weird. I'm not on the Singaporean accent. It makes us who we are. But if you do want to grow, you gotta lose that.
And I would say because of you've been in so many environments, the real skill that you have is code switching, I would say.
Yeah, I love the Indian accent the most. Music to my ears.
Do you want to do impression?
No.
No. I tried. And now that we know that you really absorb the energy in a room, what type of occasions or situations make you generally shut down? Where you're not totally interested in something?
When the people in the room are stupid, baseless conversations, I'm like, holy. Like if you talk to people and then, I'm not saying I'm highly intelligent, but if you feel like the conversation is just smut and things that you don't learn or improve yourselves, gossip, I think it's a huge waste of time. I like talking to the people because there are things that I can learn from them, but once I feel like I've learned enough, then there's no point talking anymore.
Wow, that's pretty harsh in some ways.
It's life. If they have no need for me, they'll disappear.
Okay, that's also true. Then will you say you have formed very good friendships with people that you really love and talking to them, and you have a very small circle of friends?
Yeah. I wouldn't say my friends are small circle. Like I have different groups of friends. Friends from since I was in primary school. Friends that have been around for almost 30 years. And I have friends from work. I have like family friends where they're connected by it's the friends of my like family, and then I know their children, and then we are friends. And then I have very little friends on Twitch.
You see more of them like colleagues?
I wouldn't say colleagues, but it's very hard to keep in touch. And honestly, what is the point? What is the point of keeping in touch if, let's say, are they friends to you because of your numbers? Are you friends with them because of their numbers? And what happens after? I've seen so many cases of people trying to grow, and once they grow, they cut everyone below. I've heard so many stories from so many different people.
Wow.
Successful people even.
Okay.
It's a very real society.
Do you feel that it's because
Society made us like that, bro.
do you feel that it's because they are playing in like different leagues really? And
It's not league, is they like you because of your number, not because of who you are. And if you have any bad behaviors or mannerisms, they accept it because they still need you, right?
But once they have gotten what they need,
They can't tolerate you anymore somehow. That's not real friendship. A lot of such happens.
how does this manifest in terms of they don't reach out to you, or what have you experienced?
I've never experienced anything like that.
Oh, that's fortunate.
No, but also because I don't get very close. I try not to.
Okay,
Like, what is the point?
that's a good point. And now that you've been doing this for 5 years, 6 years, what's something that you believe now that you didn't believe 5 years ago in your journey?
Oh, I didn't know that I would still be doing this. Yeah, the more I did it, the more I had fun since the start. But the more I did it, the more I feel like I can really push it. The more opportunities I get, and I still don't see an end yet, unless I get cancelled by RJB Roundy.
Okay,
TJB, sorry.
TJB Roundy.
Roundy TJB.
Do you feel that he sounds to me like he's a hater of yours?
Yeah.
What do you think he gets out of hating you, and what benefit do you think you get out of saying his name right now?
I don't know. I just say it for fun. I don't really care. I don't give a shit. But that's also me. Things can be very serious. It affects people. But I think if you're affected by online comments, you shouldn't be in this line. People will have comments all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has this changed how you see people as a whole?
No. I think I still am a pretty good judge of character,
And
which is fine.
now that you are you say that you're a pretty good judge of character, but what's your relationship with risk? Because you travel out so much, like you had the part about You talk about your bike.
Every time I'm on a bike, I'm taking a risk because biking is dangerous. Yeah, but I always gear up most of the time. So the proper sliding gear, we can't really wear leather in Singapore. Leather being the best, but most important thing is just don't slide.
But how about your streaming career? How far do you think you do to push the boundaries on something?
Singapore to London,
Singapore to London.
we'll see. Yeah.
Okay. Now that we are about at the close to the end already, what is something that scares you and you have not shown it yet, that not many people know about?
The death of my parents because they're getting old,
Okay.
right? If they get sick or they fall while I'm away, they're getting old. Bones are brittle as you age.
Do they have their retirements sorted?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the best gift you can give to your kids.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're chill. If I need money, I'll just borrow it from them. But I don't.
I will assume that most of this is pretty much self-sustaining
Yeah,
as a whole.
very much. Yeah.
And they knowing what you do, was there any point of time that you say, I don't think you should do this anymore?
Honestly, no. I was surprised because they're very traditional and strict, but at the same time, they're also supportive in their own way. It's kind of interesting. It still blows my mind. Like Asian families, we don't really talk to each other. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah, it's true as well. With my family, I don't think I have the best relationship. My
Oh,
dad.
wha-
Yeah.
Oh,
So I think it's how we communicate.
I wouldn't say my relationship with my dad is bad. It's just a father and son thing, you know? And I don't blame him. I know he loves me and he knows I love him and that is good enough.
Okay.
He helped me a lot when I was like younger, so I appreciate it.
If you were to say what's your best advice your parents have given you?
There's no best advice that my parents have given me, but I appreciate them for teaching me the right values as I was growing up. I have a complete and full family, which I think is extremely important. That people with broken families, I think you can tell if someone has a broken family by how they act and how they behave. For me, I was taught the right values to be like nice or kind to people, to help people as much as I can, even sometimes to my own detriment. If those people that you help are nice, they'll remember it, and one day they might pay you back. And also, never owe anyone. You can owe money, but don't owe people favors.
Don't owe people favors.
Yeah.
That is like a debt that's very hard to repay. You never know if it's good enough.
Yeah. Or money, you can just pay it off, right? You can even give like 10% interest. That's why, for example, say thank you so much. Here's your money back with 10% interest. They'll be grateful that wow,
Okay.
right? Yeah. But favors is intangible.
What's the one thing that you have still not figured out for yourself at this point in time?
Honestly, I've never given this thought, but I'm a guy that does it day by day. If a problem comes, I'll solve it as quickly as I can. And so far, it's been right. It's been okay.
So things like your travels is pretty much ad hoc.
Yeah, if I feel like traveling here, I see if there's anything, I'll just go. Or I'll just wait for people to say, hey, you want to travel there? Like I went to India, Pigu and Wolf. That was also kind of ad hoc. It was a rough guideline. And then some days I just bike myself. It was good to have the company.
So is your framework more like opportunity, or is it down to cost or responsibility, or how you want to go?
Oh, actually. But Asia is cheap as hell. Like coming from Singapore, I think Asia for us is generally extremely affordable. So you can pump up a lot more things there because the country is so big, right? Europe and America is dangerous as hell.
And Singaporeans think Malaysia is dangerous. America, they have
America is worse. They have guns.
more open.
Yeah, for us, we have Asia, which is good enough. China is also relatively affordable, depending on where you're at.
Okay.
And they have crazy ass things. They're so advanced now. They're working on their own like internal tourism so much, so they have so many attractions for the locals. Or if locals find their own country interesting, foreigners will find it even better, right? Yeah.
I'm trying to really push that I did a tourist license with my
Yeah.
wife. I'm pushing hard, man. I brought Chill Turkey on a trial of Juchet. Yeah, so when there's opportunities like this, I try to say, okay, let's give this a shot. It's more like practice to me when it comes to doing the interesting side of things. Especially for me, I grew up around the Juchet area, and you can see the place used to be very nice, and then after that, all the KTVs came in, and then they're cleaning up again, and now it's yoga studios and gyms, cafes. It's a very diverse diverse aspects of
The
Singapore.
KTV is nice. I mean, Singapore, there's only one thing that's completely legal: alcohol.
Alcohol.
Yeah, drink until you drop.
Sex is legal as well?
Not sex is legal, yeah, but I mean, to each their own, right?
Okay.
Yeah. For me, I would love if there was a gay brothel.
Gay brothel. I think they do. There is, but maybe not so obvious.
They do?
I'm pretty sure.
Can you WhatsApp me?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Not that I know. I'll find out.
Okay.
We're going towards the end already. If you stop streaming tomorrow, how will you fill that space?
I probably wouldn't work for someone else. There would be a business that I would start. Not sure in which industry, but there are a few industries that I can possibly go into because I have the network, right? I don't have a network in this industry that we're in now, so I'm building everything myself. But in other industries, development, food, banking, we'll see what happens.
When you say you're not in this industry, what do you mean? The media industry?
Media industry, I know no one. Media industry, I know a few people, but not in this like streaming thingy industry. So I'm just slowly exploring myself.
I would say that you strike me as a person in all our conversations that you're very good at figuring things out. Do you agree that's an accurate assessment?
Fake it till you make it, bro.
Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it, and remember you have to make it.
Yeah, do or die.
Quick fire segment. I read a line, you react instantly. No thinking, no long answers.
First thing that comes to my mind.
Yeah, okay. Overrated, consistency or creativity?
Creativity.
Singapore IRL streaming, alive or dead?
Dead.
Lazy streamer or misunderstood streamer?
Lazy streamer.
Chat's worst habit?
Muting.
Muting you.
Muting when I sing.
Okay. If Twitch bans you forever tomorrow, what's your first text message?
Kick.com.
Worst content idea viewers keep suggesting?
Show.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. This series is called I Know a Guy. So, who's your guy? Who's the person, he or she, that I should go and check out next?
Wow. In Singapore.
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
Maybe we'll do an overseas edition.
Go to India. Go look for Jay Sreezy. I think he's a very interesting guy.
Another streamer, Jay Sreezy. And he's based in India.
Right now, yeah. For the foreseeable future. He's an interesting guy. I enjoy talking to him. He has a lot of knowledge. So every time I talk to him, I learn something new.
And you're inspired.
I'm not inspired in that sense. I'm more like, I finally met a smart person.
After how long?
5 years.
Okay. That's very cool.
I'm not saying that everyone else I met is dumb. Some of you are, but not everyone.
Okay.
But this guy has things, maybe it's just the things that I'm interested in.
I'll say pushing the boundaries of streaming as a whole.
Yeah. As a whole, if you can survive India, you can survive anywhere. The air is trash. The food is good though.
And the amount of population here. So would you say that Singapore's a bit easy mode?
Singapore's easy mode?
Easy mode.
No, not at all. Like living here is easy mode in a sense because we don't need to worry about security. Social security is good. Healthcare is great. It's just that if you are doing IRL here, I don't know what the hell you're gonna do. You're gonna eat prata every day, bro.
Okay.
You're gonna give our healthcare sector a huge boom. It's hard. Or you're gonna drink every day. You're gonna get liver cirrhosis.
So that was how I would
It's
say
hard.
what the viewer wants. They want to see you tortured in a way.
Every streamer's viewers want to see the streamer suffer in
Suffer.
that sense of the word, yeah.
When you met Jay Sreezy, you figured out that, hey, there's actually more to streaming than just streaming itself.
No, when I first met him, I thought he was weird. No, he thought I was weird. I was like, I behave very strangely to people I don't know. I'm a huge introvert.
Now that I've known you for some time, converse with you online and offline, I do believe there's some truth to that. And you did a Sri Lanka challenge with him, right?
Yeah, him and Myochi. The best team I could ask for.
What do you learn about yourself during that experience?
That I can drive for 14 hours straight. In a stupid ass tuk-tuk, no power steering.
But you say you got ADHD, how do you just stare at the road continuous and not lose concentration?
Because I was reading chat. Thank you, Roundy. I was reading chat, bro.
Alright, thank you so much. We've come to the end of this. Appreciate it, Don, for giving me your time.
Don Cole.
Don Cole, hope you had fun. The ghost on the internet.
The ghost of Tsushima.
And I hope that everyone learned something today.
Yay!
Thank you so much.
They learned nothing.
They learned nothing. YouTube will.